Hey everybody, it's your boy Alex Trebek here, and welcome to a brand new episode of Jeopardy. In today's episode, we have contestants that are pretty funny and that are pretty outgoing and funny, and that are adventurous. These contestants are some pretty wacky, funny people. They've been on wacky adventures. They have funny, silly stories of their wacky adventures they go on, and they're a fan favorite on Dominic's channel. So we'll get to them after this intro. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play some Jeopardy!
This is Jeopardy!
First up, coming all the way from Eastbourne, England, 20 tag keeper crazy. Coming in from Eastbourne, England as well, keeper crazy.
And now, here is the host of Jeopardy!
Alex Trebek. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. And I see that Keyboard Crazy is an imitator imitating our good friend Johnny Gilbert's. Why, Keyboard Crazy? I just have one simple question. Why would you do that? I don't know. Johnny Gilbert's announced me, so I thought I would be a funny comedian and be that funny for Johnny Gilbert's. You know, if Johnny Gilbert saw you doing that, he would probably be jealous that you're taking his job. Oh my God, I would take his job in a heartbeat. You know how stressful Bonners is for me? Oh my God, I hate Bonners. No, dude, I thought you loved Bonners. Oh yeah, that's right, I love Bonners. Sorry, it just gets so stressful at times that I wish all the customers that whine and complain could just leave already. I feel your pain. Sometimes I get contestants on Jeopardy that just annoy the hell out of me. But enough chit-chat. We don't have time to chit-chat. Let's get into our first categories for this first round of Jeopardy. Okay, the set of categories we have is a Yamaha keyboard. What is Yamaha's PSR line? Everybody knows and loves Yamaha. Does Casio really like Yamaha? And a bunch of other things by Yamaha. I will choose Yamaha's PSR line for about $860, Alex. Alright, starting strong, Uncle Jimmy, here we go. Yamaha's PSR line is a bunch of goodness. They did cartridges, and later on, they did floppy disks. But, if we're talking media, what is the big media for floppy disks? What is a 3.5-inch MIDI floppy disk? That's correct, Uncle Jimmy, that's correct. Keyboard Crazy. Yes, I will take what is a Yamaha PSR for $350, Alex. Alright, here we go. A Yamaha PSR keyboard is many things. It can come in many different models. Like here are the following: the 330, the 520, even the one with floppy disk drive. The one with the floppy disk drive is the 350. Oh shoot, I had it up at the top of my tongue. It's okay, boys, we could get it into this next category. I will choose I will choose things from Yamaha for about $670, Alex. Okay, 2010 Keyboard Crazy, here is your crew. A bunch of different things by Yamaha could mean anything. They did motorcycles, keyboards, cartridges, floppy disk, you name it. What is a cartridge with a floppy disk? No, that's wrong, Uncle Jimmy. Keyboard Crazy. What is a floppy disk with some Beatles songs inside? Yep, that's correct. I will choose What is Yamaha's PSR line for 870? Yamaha's PSR line comes from many things. We covered the 350, the 330, but what is Yamaha's rarest cartridge line? The MC series cartridges. Dominic been wanting them for a while. Yep, it's all the MC cartridges, you're right. Those are hard to find nowadays. Yep, those are. Alright, let's move on to our last category. Uncle Jimmy, you want to take it? Yes, I'll do Yamaha. I'll do things by Yamaha for about 870. Oh shoot, Uncle Jimmy, you got a daily double, your first daily double. Let's read your first clue, Uncle Jimmy. Alright, I'm ready. What does a Yamaha keyboard have to do with a cartridge? And how does a cartridge work on a Yamaha keyboard? Is there moving parts in it? Moving parts. It's WOM chips. It's read-only memory. WOM chips. Oh shoot, it is WOM chips. Dang it. It's okay, Uncle Jimmy. This is only the first half of Jeopardy. We will see you contestants and you guys at the second half. And we're going to meet our contestants. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back to second Jeopardy, the second installment of Jeopardy. Now Double Jeopardy, I'm sorry, it's Double Jeopardy. But, let's meet our contestants before we go into our second round of categories. Now, let's start off with you, Keyboard Crazy. Now, it says on your form, your first keyboard was a Yamaha 170? Yeah, my first keyboard was when I was about 14 or 15. I don't even know what year it was, but yeah. But my first keyboard was when I was a teenager, somewhere around those years. And my dad came home with a keyboard that I wanted to play on. But I think my dad saw in the paper that the 170 was new. So when I got home from school, I immediately went to the music store, Bonner's, picked it up, and I spent all afternoon just playing on the model. Just playing with the voices, just playing with everything on the model. I couldn't stop playing on the model. Wow, Keyboard Crazy. It sounds like you remember the basics of that day. Yeah, when you have a ton of keyboards, you don't really remember a lot of that day. Wow, and it says you used to play at churches with your Yamaha keyboard? Of course, I used to play for churches because I really needed the money for this high-end model because I really wanted this model, so I really needed the money, so I used to play at churches. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. But were there some people at churches that you used to get along with? Oh no, not really. I used to like when the people walk by. I used to wave and I had pictures of my days. Can you show them to us on the show? No, not really. I can't do that because I didn't bring them with me. I have them on my phone, but I don't want to pull them out because I don't want to go to my history, my photo gallery. So we're gonna have to do it when we take this break. Okay, we can do that. All right. Alright, moving on to 2025 Keyboard Crazy. Now, moving up the scale, your channel turned in 2010 stuff to all the way to higher end models like the Dreno series and the SX series. Is that correct? Yep, that's correct, man. I really love the big higher end models. Every time I make a video, I just have a blast making that. Wow, that's awesome. You really know your stuff when it comes to higher end models. Yeah, I do really know my stuff. Yep. And I want to tell you, it says on your form you in 2010 met with you in 2010 Keyboard Crazy met with Uncle Jimmy. Is that correct? Yes, we met with Uncle Jimmy, and man, Uncle Jimmy broke all 2010's keyboards, and it took over months for him to finally apologize. But I didn't even accept it. Why didn't you accept the apology? All because the two 2010 keyboard crazies are stupid and a-holes. Oh my god, Uncle Jimmy, we apologize. We pranked your ass when you came into town. Is that not enough? No, that's not enough. You have to show heart with the apology, man. Only a real man apologizes real hard. And a real man doesn't whine and complain about it and tell me it was my fault. It was your fault, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How about we just cut the drama and play keyboards and play the show? Shut up, keyboard crazy. Yeah, shut up, man. We're talking. The adults are talking. I'm an adult. Oh my god, we know! We're just using that as a term because you're acting like a child right now. Oh my god, whatever. Alright, guys, alright, enough bickering, enough bickering. Alright, well, now let's move on to Uncle Jimmy. Now, Uncle Jimmy, it says here you have you have a mom named Judy? Yeah, and I believe she was on the show, correct? Yeah, her Jim is on the show. Well, yeah, my mom can't stop talking about how she was on the show, and she even talked about Beatlemania, and you guys got along with that, correct? Yes, we got along, correct. Your mom knows a bunch of stuff. Man, that's crazy. It sounds like you want to ask her out. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't go there now. I didn't go there now. Well, my mom and dad are divorced. Come on, you can take a chance. No, I don't want to take a chance with that. I don't want Harold to beat me up now. Alright, nah, I'm just goofing around. I'm just goofing around. Alright, now are we moving to the second category, Alex? Yeah, let's cut this nonsense goofing around and let's move to our second category before the bonus round. Here we go. Our second categories are Yamaha. What was Keyboard Crazy's first ever Yamaha? What did Keyboard Crazy do to make money? What is a Yamaha keyboard? And what is a higher end model? Uncle Jimmy, I would like to do what is a higher end model for about 870. What is a higher end model? Could it be the Dreno series? Could it be the GX series? Or could it be the SX or PSR line series? What is a XX Dreno's keyboard? Yep, those are two correct, Uncle Jimmy. Yes. I will take how the keyboard crazy get his very first keyboard for 870. I knew you were gonna pick that, bud. Alright, here we go. How did Keyboard Crazy get his first keyboard? Was it in a newspaper? Did his parents wanted to get him one? Or did it just show up at his house out of the blue? 2010 Keyboard Crazy. We read it in the newspaper and I got it. That's correct, Uncle Jimmy. It's Keyboard Crazy. Oh, yes, I get your names confused. That's okay. It's okay, man. If you spend a long time hanging out with us, you'll get our names confused. Alright. How did Keyboard Crazy get money to afford keyboards for about 870? Okay. Keyboard Crazy got keyboards because did he do what? Is working at a church, playing music on a keyboard for money. Damn it! Are you kidding me? You knew this one, Keyboard Crazy. I doubt you because you knew this one. Yeah, I know it, but I don't. But that doesn't matter. Let's do. Let's do. What is a higher end Yamaha model for 870? Your first AB double 2010 Keyboard Crazy. All right, are you ready for your first clue? Yep, I'm ready, Alex. All right, here we go. A Yamaha keyboard has a lot of brothers and sisters in the PSR line. How many brothers and sisters does it have when you sit them all down and when you count them one by one? The answer is a lot. A lot of models. You didn't even have to pick a number, you could just say a lot. Damn it! It's okay, 2010 Keyboard Crazy. It's okay. All right, now let's move on to our second to last category. I'll read this one now. A Yamaha model is a Yamaha model, but what is a Yamaha model inside another Yamaha model? I tricked you guys. I wanted you guys to be tricked. Oh, Alex. Oh, what the hell, Alex? Oh my god, what the hell? That was my fault. Alright, guys, we'll be back for Final Jeopardy with these contestants to see how these contestants will do. Alright, everybody. Bye, everybody. We'll see you for Final Jeopardy here on Jeopardy with Alex Trebek on the Alex Trebek stage. We'll see you there.